Hey family, Michael Cabradilla right here in San Diego, California. Thanks for joining for the first time or joining us again. We are reading through this book right here, The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. And it says right here what scientists have learned and how you can use it. So we're just trying to figure out how can we be happier people for our families, for our communities, our businesses, people around us. We've been reading through each chapter, which is like less than 2 pages, sharing some insight, maybe posing some questions and continuing the dialogue, continuing the conversation. So, number 58, chapter 58, events are temporary. Bad things happen, but usually we do not feel their effects on us forever. It's really true that time heals wounds. Your disappointments are important and serious, but your distress will pass and your life will take you in new directions. Give yourself some time. The day after Dan lost his election to be mayor of his hometown, he felt like a load of bricks had just dropped on him. He felt like he was a failure. And then almost 30 years later, Dan was actually asked about the things that defined him. Was the disappointment that had once sickened him, was that first in his mind? Actually, no. His relationship with his wife, his life as a father, his commitment to political progress, these were the things that he had mentioned. Did he feel like a failure? No, not at all. Life is not wins and losses. It's how you live every day. Studies of thousands of Americans show that happy people are not immune to negative events. Instead, they are characterized by the ability to think about other things in the aftermath of negative events. All right, so let's read that again. Studies of thousands of Americans show that happy people are not immune to negative events. Instead, they are characterized by the ability to think about other things in the aftermath of negative events. Wow, this is a really powerful chapter, right? And regardless of what we see, right, whether it's somebody's life on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever the case might be, we have to realize that people have stuff that we go through. You know, the other day, one of my business partners shared with me that one of our other business partners has been battling cancer for a period of time. I had no idea. And we never truly have any idea what people might be going through, right? What's happening behind the scenes, what's happening behind closed doors, what type of battles they're battling. And in this regard, as far as how we react, whether we are reactive or proactive in our responses to when things happen, one of the first things I think about is I think of when my mom passed away a handful of years ago. We could have chosen to only mourn, which we did, but we also chose to celebrate her life. And we chose to be thankful and to thank God for the time that we were able to invest with each other and the time that we were able to spend hanging out as a family versus only asking the reason why, like why right now. And every now and then I'm human. Every now and then I think like, why, but at the same time, the way that we think about it and think and are thankful and great and just full of gratitude for the time that we were able to invest with my mom. You know, she was here on this earth for 60 plus years and I got to invest over 30 years with her. Those are the things that we choose to be excited about, to focus on. Now, we've gone through other loss in life. When I was younger, I got into a fairly bad bike accident. Looking back at that, it was painful at the time. Looking back at the loss, it was painful at the time. But looking back at it, it really truly was a character building and life altering, and it was a great point in my life that made other things happen. Now I want to read this last sentence to you because I don't quite agree with this 100%, but it says, instead, they are characterized by the ability to think about other things in the aftermath of negative events. Now, it's not about focusing on other things other than just the negative thing that's happened. It's about, for me, finding the positive possibilities. Sorry about that. It's about finding the positive possibly in the scenario or the situation. It's also about, for me, connecting with God and knowing that God has his own timing. And if we just trust in God's timing, all is going to work out for the good, right? I mean, that's just what I believe, right? But anyways, what are your thoughts? Feel free to put some comments in the comment section. We will see you on the next chapter. It'll be chapter 59 next time we're reading. Take care. God bless. Have a great day.